Hey guys, how you doing? It's Ron from ATS with your free NFL preview prediction on the game between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New Orleans Saints. Hope you have yourself a good start to your weekend. Let's get right into this one between the Eagles and the Saints, who are going to be a 2.5-point home favorite. 49.5 is your total. ATS forecast system play going to go with the New Orleans Saints to win 26.1 to 24.1, the over-under at 50.31. So we do like this game to go over the total. Looking at the record of both these teams in the start of the season, going into week number 3, the Saints are 2-0, 2-0 against the point spread and 2-0 to the over, while the Eagles are 1-1 all across the board. And looking at the value index, I did have the Saints listed at minus 8.3 on my value index, and you're getting minus 2.5, so really good value here on the New Orleans Saints. Now the big question is, are they for real? That's the big question about the Saints. And the Eagles coming off that Monday night loss to the Atlanta Falcons. That was a tough one. 22-21 was the final. And in game number 1, a win in Brazil against the Packers, 34-29. Jury's still out on the Packers, though, what kind of team they're going to be. And you got to give credit to the Saints. The only thing I'm a little concerned about is if you look at the last 2 games, they've scored 47 and 44 points. And now that the defensive coordinators for all the teams have 2 games to review film, how are they going to shut down the potent offense of the New Orleans Saints? So that's the big question mark. Which coaching staff do you trust that's going to make the better adjustments for this game? And that's a tough call. Now, looking at the numbers going into this game, I do have a 60% chance of winning here for the New Orleans Saints, compared to 36.9 for the Philadelphia Eagles. And the PVI SOS, the parity value strength of schedule, anytime New Orleans facing the team with a 50 to 59.9 win percentage in New Orleans, they are 6-1 straight up, 4-3 against the number, and 4-3 to the over. And when the Eagles are on the road against a team with a 60 or higher win percentage, last 10 games, they're only 3-7 straight up in ATS and 3-7 to the under. And in the last 10 meetings in New Orleans, Philadelphia is 4-6 straight up, 6-4 ATS, and 5-5 against the over/under. But in the last 10 head-to-head meetings, it's been pretty much all Saints. 6-3 straight up, 5-4-1 against the number, 4-6 to the under. And let me take a look here at the last meeting. The last time these two teams met was January 1st, and it was a 20-10 win for New Orleans at Philadelphia, which is impressive. And then prior to that, you go back to 2021. Let's take a look at some of the trends in this game. A lot of trends to the under. Look at this. If I go to the team totals, the side edges, I got 3 for the Eagles, 1 to the Saints. But when it comes to the edges on the total, wow, I got 24 to the under and 3 to the over. So, the history with the Eagles playing in New Orleans is not looking really good. When you look at when the Eagles travel against a team with a 60 or higher win percentage, 3-7 to the under. And looking at all these edges towards the under, I'm starting to think that going into this game, coordinators are going to adjust. They're going to take away what New Orleans does well. And I think we're going to get a low-scoring affair this Sunday in New Orleans. And you can see the Eagles going back to 1983. Anytime they're on the road in week 3, 3-15 to the under. Now, it's just an indicator. It's not something that's written in gold or in stone, but it's something that I do pay attention to when it comes to the weekly records of teams. But yeah, you know what? Going into this one, I like the forecast score. I think New Orleans does win, but I think it goes under the total this Sunday. Let's go under the total between the Eagles and the Saints, and let's cash it.